Mhm. What's up? What's up? All right. Well, let's just put some brushes into there. Let's pop it there, there, there. And so now let's see what's in this here. Uh, let's see what the others on the oven store. They're good. Ooh. All right. Let's see. Let's see. All right. I guess something else. Is it this? Let me see. Let's see. Let's see. Where did I put it? There we go. All brushes. Nice. I think this is mine. So, yeah, I'll put two notes on the chest right so facing. No, wrong thing. What? Uh, This plane needs some new brushes. Yeah. Yo, I think I'm up there. There it is. Can you get me? Yo, what's going on? Nice, nice. Right now I'm. Yeah, I want it to be overlapping with your stream now. Oh, actually stream there. That character looking familiar though. Nice. That is good. Right now, I'm importing some new brushes that I get from this site, from an ex streamer. I end up going to the thing, I just importing these new brushes here. It's very easy to import the brushes into Clip Studio, which I find is very interesting. These brushes are on a different level, but and the other person, this person, what the name is again, but if I'm not mistaken, um, I get it from his install brushes. No, not install brushes. What's the person name? Uh, yes, you know what she. Right, apparently they didn't put a name on the thing, but it's like it's a person who does like wait, huh? All right, I think it's Nmaze WK, some kind of freaking name. I'll just copy the name and post it and give it to you so you can look it up. With some cool brushes, some very cool brushes. Yeah, right now, that's loading them in there. It's a little snail thing. These are block brush. This one here is some kind of some PP brick. Ooh, nice. This looks interesting. Next one, PP block. Okay, this one is a little different from this one here, but alright. Uh, Interesting. And the shape of the brush too, though. You know, in Clip Studio, you could actually change the brush shape like how it happens in Photoshop. Yeah, like how in Photoshop you could actually see what the brush shape looks like, but before you draw with it. You didn't know that? No, 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 no. Like making the brush shape the same pattern as what you want be, you know. Like if it's a texture pattern or a snake skin pattern or brick pattern, you could actually change the patterns. You could, however it come or however you want to change it, you could do that. So like no, there's a settings you have to go into Clip Studio. Like let's see here. I'm going to my settings here. I don't know if you seen it on stream though. Alright, so it's canvas. Let's see, transform. I think it's, I don't know, right. I think it's for top settings. Is it preset? Preference. I think it's preference. If not preference, let me see too. Um, I did it like so long back, and I actually make a video on it. Let's see tools. Right. So brushes. Preview line by modifying shift key. Right. Ignore colors. Switch to you see the keys I have here as it is here. It was four, right. Let's figure two guidelines. Let's control. Oh, yours coming up as. Yeah, a bit bigger here. I think it's the brush tool here. It had the tablet, the touch. Yes, pencil settings. Now you can change your pencil settings to the shape of the brush that you're working with. It's actually quite cool though. Line two. Well, what I went into file. I went into I think it's preferences and this preferences tool. That tool here. I know you have yours. I think you must use the you using Windows Capture. Windows Capture user. I use a media capture. So on the OBS. So, and switch to this one. Yeah. Confirm shape with double click. I wonder if it was that. If I'm not mistaken, it's that. If I'm not mistaken, it's made. I think it's that. Let's touch plus show something around here in the settings was interface. Interface it. And then canvas color. I think it's a interface. If I'm not mistaken. It's all right, a senior thing now. Open it up big. So like the see at all how you have that dotted line there. Yeah, so that dotted
What's that
line
one?
there thing. If you
Oh, 1 second. Are you talking about my screen or your screen?
your screen
Oh, okay,
or
yeah.
ouch. I'm watching your screen there. Right? I know went into the settings and thing that I just check something. But went into
You said
preference.
file preference.
Yeah, preference, tools. Let's go to that preference. Then go to tools on top. Alright, so you want to start that. Right. What version of Clips are you using?
Probably the cheapest. The one I paid for one time and didn't do anything else out there.
Oh, you didn't upgrade. No, no, you have
No,
more
I didn't
settings.
upgrade.
Alright, cool. So what's up? What's on this one too? Mine and yeah, yours just like mine though. Select one of your brushes and like go on your brushes on them and select one of them.
I'm gonna use
Right?
one I never
So
use. I don't use. Yeah,
you don't use those?
there we go. And then file tools. No, I don't use those. Not too often. Hardly ever. File. What is that? Preferences, tools. All right.
Yep, that's it. Tools.
Oh snap! Almost dropped my phone.
New 3D and all to advanced photos. Yeah, little things to change. Oh yes, cursor. That is what you have to go on. Cursor. It's cursor. No, not exit out. Right inside of there, you should
Cursor.
see cursor. Looking down there on the right hand, left hand side on your screen there. Go down, you'll see cursor. The cursor right on the performance. You go into cursor,
Hmm. Yeah,
like,
I'm on there.
and you
It's a
see
little bit of delay, I think.
the brush shapes on them, and yours might be like your same brush size and brush size. You wanna change that into brush shape. Like the drop down. I have one, two, three, the first three. I think I'll leave the last one as brush size. Preserve that, prototype cursors, figure type cursors, tool specific, erasers, brush shape, pen type cursors, brush shape, brush type cursors, brush shape. You want to put them as brush shape. And you go turn to the shape of how it originally was.
1 second, I'm trying to see my screen here. Maybe this brush doesn't work. Hold on. I think I got a bad brush there. Hold on, let me try this one. I think it does look different. Yeah, it does.
Make it a little
Ah,
bigger.
so,
Make the size of the brush a little bigger. That one is still a round brush. Doing any of the other
oh, okay,
brushes
I
on them.
get it. So brush shape plus cross. Gotcha. I see what you're saying. So to basically be based on the thing itself.
Mhm.
Interesting. Oh, I get it. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. I like that.
You see how it change? Make the brush
Yeah,
bigger.
yeah.
Change the size of the brush. No, no, not in the settings. Like on the side here, and you can change the size of the brush.
Yeah, I see. Huh. I did not know that.
Right. See how you have it there?
Yeah.
I
I
do that
appreciate that,
for
man.
I do that for the brush type and the pencil, the
Mhm.
pen type and the eraser and all too. I change it to brush shape. Then you just press OK and you actually see the shape of the brush itself, like how I have it here on my sheet, my screen right now. How it looking? That's thing. Let's see. This seems interesting. Nice brushes on that. These brushes are mostly for like what can I use these brushes?
Okay, I see. Yeah.
Quite interesting. These brushes on them. Oh, this is a snake dragon, kind of snake skin. Oh man, I can see some use for this.
That really helps out when working with like brushes and materials, because like that way you can at least see where the material
Yeah,
is gonna look like before you lay it down.
and you can know exactly what brush you're using in case you click a brush, you know. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I appreciate that, dog. I'm gonna start using that.
Alright, let's see. So if I'm not mistaken, I
That must up.
this is interesting. You you think you was sick years back on. Right, so you four from TK4 and the 10 brushes.
I like this.
10 brushes like that. I want all of them
Oh, I
because
know
I
what I
want
did
the
wrong.
ones that actually make see you, you,
Oh, that's not good.
see, uh, this could come in handy, you know. Well set up. Could come in handy. Could be like made like into a bridge. Yes.
What happened?
Could definitely make this into a bridge and then use one of the other brushes on them and give it a kind of look, right? Yeah, man. Right, so currently they have the uses. Hmm. This one is a red one. The white double window.
Okay, put these on here. Stop.
Anyways, I got a window. Windows. This person didn't really organize this thing too well. Although it looks kind of organized, it wasn't organized that way.
You said you're trying to have it organized?
Yeah, like it has certain within the package I get, it has certain brushes that I
Mm-hmm.
find shouldn't be with each other. It should be like in its own separate package. That what I
Oh,
find.
snap.
It looks good enough, but to me, I find it should be in their own separate package. Because that's like from everything, however they see fit after they make it within whatever set of brushes they make them. So I'm an organized person when it comes to these things. So I don't really like my things to be all over the
Yeah,
place. Like to be in
I think
there,
I
like
just I think I use the same I think I use the same pen and brush for every single drawing. Like I don't change. I haven't changed much of anything when it comes to like using different brushes. Like sometimes I'll use a different brush for like doing lighting um and shading, but it's been a while since I've done that last. What how did I Oh, I didn't. Interesting.
let's see.
Maybe I should do this like 50%. Yeah, I like that.
All right. I think you guys are set up. I think I should put here this or this. They look like lingerie kind of thing. So I'll take
One sec.
when it comes to you guys. I'll take one of you. This is rough. And this is rough. But both of them look like the same though. Just for me.
All right. Good.
All right.
All right then. Sorry, my dog is here,
Sophistry Ambit says,
just chilling.
visit Anthonyx Cadets KO5 page at link.
You got a dog?
Yeah, got a Pekingese mix. So she just chilling in here with me. Usually she be out there, but she walking around and everything. So I don't know what she up to.
So long as they don't need to go outside, to do their numbers.
Yeah, I don't think she. I think she just went out, so I think she good. But if she keeps walking around, I'm probably take her out there. So I'm gonna see if she come back. If she walk near that door again, I'm gonna let her out. But she just been pacing right now.
Just take
Yeah,
on
she probably
walks
gotta
and
go.
thing.
Okay. Yeah, I think she needs to go out or something like that. Let me be right back.
This is an interesting one here, man. The rock brushes. So, pointed or gem. A gem brush. Interesting. Gem brush. Okay. A bite. Let's see the others. So we had the gem pointed. Others. And then here, we'll put this in. Let's testing out these brushes and then some nice brushes for I should make my own brush package sometime. These are these. Oh, nice. A nice brush. My. The grass surface brush was a rough surface. A another rough surface. Leaves. Pebbles. Let's see this again. And this is leaves or something like that. Nice red. This is very good. Mhm. Depends on the pen brush, yeah. This is interesting. Yeah. Alright. You guys are set by yourself. So I'll put you guys in brushes out soon. You guys the next one. You, that you. Or like lingerie, something similar, one set of things here. Beautiful. Alright. Back to the pencil, let's you, three, so, let's see what this one is about. This one is drop fruit. This looks like a bubble soup. It could be snow. Looks like snow. It's drop fruit. Interesting. Alright, let's get the rest of them. See exactly what all this is about. Fur and feathers. Well, this one is fur and feathers. So we got here. This looks interesting, but not really too. What is it like feathers? Oh, this feather is single feather. Okay. You can make it as long as you want. We got a feather brush. Oh, nice. Basically, you could just show like a wings and paint this on it. I know affected the video. This was a feather spear for like on the body. Let's do that. It's interesting, man. Nice. We have this. Okay. Wow. But this kind of interesting. Feather brush. And this one is a fluff brush. So let's see. Oh, see myself drawing a dog with this. Interesting. A fluff brush. Nice. I might have my uses for you later on. I will have my uses for you later on. Let's see, another fill. The brushes. You could use this if I uh, let's fill. Oh, interesting. Um, don't even know. This one is good. Maybe some different strokes. We have the feathers and different variations and strokes. All right. back in here now. See that was this video there's a market store. This one here is scatter skills. This one here is skills. Let's see what the skill one we have installed. Not bad. This is not bad. This only one of them. Interesting. Bit to finish. Are you done? It's done. Alright, let's test this out now. Some skills. Done. Alright.
All right, I'm back.
What's up? What's up? I trying out some skills brush here that I get from the package. So
Okay.
far, I really didn't liking this. Yeah, some kind of snake skin kind of skills here. Ooh, this looks interesting. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Oh, wow. Ooh, definitely wow. I have some ideas for this one here. It's just keep it constantly. Huh. All right. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Oh, dang. That one is nice.
Yeah, it's a packet of different types of skills, man. Damn,
Dang,
that looks
okay.
nice. That looks nice. Is he on the belly of the snake? No, because I have held snake before. Hmm. I can see this being put on a dragon. This is teeth. Oh, teeth. The teeth of the snake. Okay.
Put like on some armor type stuff, you know, like some
Mm.
chainmail. Not, I guess not chainmail. Chainmail is a little bit more different, but it's got like a similar texture where it's like it feels like armor, kind of armor look.
Yeah, awesome ideas for this pack here. This pack here is a skill pack, man.
Mm.
Yeah, skill pack. Another pack here called rough and metallic. Right, I'm going on to that pack now. Rough and metallic. I think I can just drag it to. Okay. Rough and metallic pack. So how was the day, man?
It was pretty solid, man. I pretty much got like a decent amount done. I really didn't do much. Like I went to work and then after that I just got back home and just relaxed, or got straight to streaming. Actually, I need to. I still need to eat though. I gotta get that done, and then I don't know. How about you, man? How was your day so far?
Well, I went and sleep later this morning. So
You said you didn't sleep well.
no, I went and sleep like later this morning. And
Okay.
when I wake up, eat something and come on the computer here and just checking through some stuff, downloading some stuff,
Hmm.
getting some new stuff, stuff like that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
really spectacular. Hey, boy, this brush looking nice, boy. Is that green? A green brush. And this is a metallic pack. Wait, if this is a metallic pack, that means given the metal metallic like properties. Mhm. Now, this is interesting. You actually see the gradients and thing on the front. Yeah, but this is an interesting part. Like metals have like scratches and all kind of thing on it. That with
Hmm.
these brushes and I'm giving it to me. Yeah, man. This is a good part. I shall keep you in here. Metallic part. Boy, by the time I done, the amount of brushes I get offline. My clip studio got a mirror full of brushes to the brim.
Yeah, that one looks like it looks like at least the one I'm looking at right now kind of reminds me like the airbrush, but then the fact that it textures it out even further rather than it just being like a blotch. That's like that's a lot
I
more,
I could add
a lot more
color
detailed.
upon color. Could add color upon color. I was trying out
Yeah.
grayscaling the other day, like
Hmm.
practice. And I find grayscaling very, very unique. It's like grayscaling is like for people who not good with colors, like picking colors to put on the characters. So you don't want your character to look muddy. Like if you're painting the face or painting the clothes, or you're trying to get a specific, you
Hmm.
know, like shades and tones and things like that. You don't want it to look muddy. And now I've been getting a
I
lot.
gotcha.
I'm not good when it comes to picking colors per se when it comes to certain characters, like painting characters, giving them a kind of realistic look. So what I do is just it's mostly to go with grayscaling because grayscaling is kind of like give you what you're looking for.
Akeem Gaming 1
Hmm.
says. Lurking in the shadows.
Yeah, yeah. Hakeem, what's up, man? It's basically that, man. It's basically that. Now I've come to
I've
understand
been
how to use the
I've been
gradient too.
I've been using the gradient. That's exactly what I was about to say. Um, that's like for the comics I've been doing I've been doing everything in grayscale just because I didn't want to waste too much time on putting the colors in every single spot and uh for the comic, I was just like, I want to make it everything in like uh grayscale, and then use a gradient on top of that to change all the colors automatically based on what I did in grayscale. And that's been like so much better for my process when doing comics, because like I don't have to think about like picking and choosing colors. Everything's under the same, under the same color. All I have to do is choose the tone. And like for the last comic I did like a green with a little bit of like, I guess it's like a little purple or whatever, like a little like brownish purple, and like a little bit of like kind of like a bright yellowish green, and it just made that process a lot faster and quicker. Like I didn't have to like go, oh, let me change the color of the eyes and the hair and then the shirt and all that other stuff. Everything was just like, you know, done under one thing.
In the one place. Oh, this is close. Wow, these clothes are getting interesting. So I could actually make some storm like clothes in here. You know what I mean? Nice. Adding some green to the clouds. Into the clouds. All right. Grayscale clouds. You know, I was it actually have like after you're done doing grayscaling, right? It actually
Say again?
I say after you're done doing grayscaling, it actually have like a grayscale masking where you could you select where you want to throw in the grayscaling colors, and you mask it in a kind of way, and you could actually change the colors of the skin and the clothing or whatever trinkets and thing that you did in grayscale. You change the color. It's like a blend of mixture of colors. It's very unique in its own right.
You talking about filter, not filter. Where's it at? Is it under filter? No, it's under edit, I think. Like I'll do it under edit, tonal correction, and then gradient map. Are you talking about the gradient map?
Yes, gradient map.
Yeah, that's what I've been using for the comics. That stuff has been like life
That's
saving.
coming great handy.
Say again?
That is coming so greater handy. Yeah? Very handy.
It it's extremely handy, man. That's like probably my like one of the best tools I think I found on, or like that I found on this app.
Clip Studio
Where
have it.
I saw it on, yeah,
Uh,
Clip Studio has it.
Photoshop had it. Well, Photoshop had it first, but then Clip Studio come and make it even better.
Dang.
When I look at it, I can
That's kind of crazy though, because Clip Studio usually is behind when it comes to stuff like that.
true. Even when I was animating and thing the animation for you, the walk cycle,
Hmm.
I had to go
Yeah.
into Photoshop in order to get the transparent GIF now, right? So now
Hmm.
Clip Studio now, the latest one now, which is 4.0, it have that transparent GIF thing now. So if I animate something, I could actually take out the backgrounds and make it transparent. You can do that
Mm,
now in Clip Studio.
interesting.
It's very good, man. Like I say, very good.
They kind of they. I feel like that's the thing with Clip Studio Paint, is that they're always updating it, and most of the updates are pretty solid. You know.
Hey, watch this this brush now. This brush really somebody. Wow. It's a fish
It might be a bit
brush.
of a delay. The fish brush.
Yeah. And
Oh, let me see.
if you want to move my pen, it actually, wow.
It's a bit of it's on delay right now, but I'm looking.
Huh, it's really similar. Barracuda. Barracuda. It looks like a barracuda. Alright. Looks like a random fish. The fish on them upside down. The fish on them upside down. This one looked like it was in
Oh, I
background.
see it. Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, snap! It's like it's the fact that it's like super detailed is kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Who is
No,
using this as a brush on a
the,
consistent basis?
the person I get
Oh wait,
from,
now think about it. I guess if you're drawing like a like a pond in comic whatever, but it's like really detailed though. Like I'm not. I was expecting it to be like line work. It's just like a straight up fish.
this one here is more grass, like a grass brush. To like draw grass all over the place. It's really decent.
Definitely brushes is probably like where the probably some of the best stuff to have or best brushes to have.
I just like to have them in one place too. I don't like to have them in like different, you know, folders and things. Now see she
Yeah.
had some grass brush here. It have autumn, like autumn leaves and thing. Oh, this looks like some kind of a rich kind of, I just looking like a Zelda brush. You know, like the mark on Link's hand? That what this thing looking like.
Say again.
You know the mark on Link's hand from Zelda? Legend of Zelda?
You said Link song from Legend of Zelda?
Link, the character Link.
Yeah.
This looking like the tattoo on the hand.
You said the it's like cutting in and out. It's my fault.
The tattoo on his hand. That what this looking like.
It might be let me see.
The delay horrible. I know. It's quite interesting though. Huh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it now. It looks like his shirt. And then also like a lot of their designs they have in there is usually similar to that.
It's interesting too. This could be used on a balcony or something like that, or a gate.
Yeah.
Kophistry Ambit says, visit Anthonyx Kadet's KO5 page at link.
We have the braids, a thinner braids brush. Brushes. These are pattern brush. A pattern brushing. Quite interesting. Stars. Another pattern. Yeah, they look like scale patterns. And I was saying, the person, like, this one is tones, so these are like vines.
That's a nice brush too.
These are a mixture
It's kind
of
of
different brushes. They have bubbles, which it is looking like bubbles. Look like
you
something
said a bubble
else.
brush?
Yeah, It doesn't look
Huh.
like bubbles. Look like something, but not bubbles. Have a candy
Oh, I like that.
brush.
I like that one that's like a. It's kind of like a that carpet looking one. That
Yeah.
one looks good.
All these different type of brush. Right. I shall keep these brushes, but I will take out the grass brush. The grass brush will needs to be inside of there and put it somewhere else. See this, that, that, see all these brushes here. The spider web brush. Yep, the spider web being one of them. All these forge brush. Mm, this brush to come in handy for manga makers, but I start guy walking through the bush here.
Hmm.
Start guy walking through the bush. And just cutting through.
My computer's tanking. Oh, there we go. I don't know what was going on.
This says what?
I think I need to take
Tree.
down the
Yeah.
that overlay is like too much on there.
It's an interesting brush. That tree brush. Too much, too much. It's an interesting brush. Hmm. Right. Yep. Then we get a lighter color. Yes, more lighter color. That will make it up again. Yeah, these are some interesting brush. This is the forest brushes.
Oh
Watch.
yeah.
From the top, then come down, color, and
Got
then
that Bob Ross brush.
yep. This brush will come in great handy. That's
Ooh, that is nice. Because the fact that you can is like you basically can tone it up like that. That's clean. By layering it.
yep. So it's like a quick background kind of brushes on them. Like if you're looking for a forest like theme, you go with that.
Hmm.
All these brushes on them mostly for them. I have a shit ton of brushes on Clip Studio here. Like too much. Flowers. There's a flower brush. Okay. Huh. There's not much of it like a floor brush. Tree bark, tree and bark. Oh, so there's like something to put on a tree then. Okay, so if I draw a tree and I color it, I can use this here. Okay, it's like a little thing to put on a tree then. Giving it some texture and thing. Alright. Tree bark and thing. Not bad. Actually interesting. Let's see what's in the first. Yeah, this is you. Landscape. Yes.
Okay, there we go.
Now the city brush. City brush. Also like light something in the distance. Far building. Watch this brush now. This brush is a building brush.
You said a building brush?
Yeah. Making buildings in the distance. All kind of different sizes of building.
Mm.
Quite cool though, but the opacity on it, eek, not my cup of tea.
Oh, that's dope. That's super dope.
Even at the city brush.
Dang, you can basically make a whole scene and just like, or at least like establish like the whole scene just like that.
True. Very true. These brushes are them kind of iffy, kind of transparent and like watercolor. Like
Hmm.
the person have it as random, like a plethora of different things, which is interesting. You could like make like a main building and like in the background of that main building, like out in the open part, you can just use these brushes
Mhm.
on them as a quick fix, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. It like it's like it basically kind of reminds me like when they have like the establishing shot,
Mhm.
um, of a like a building before like a person goes there, and then you have those like miniature buildings in the background. That just makes it so much. That saves so much time, because otherwise, like having to draw each individual house, it would be crazy.
Too time consuming. Without building windows and all these things you put on them. You know? But I don't rely on these brushes on them much because something about them, it is like the control of them kind of off key.
Yeah, it looks like it's like above where the line that you're actually clicking on, and it's the size and it's different. It's like fluctuating the size of the brush.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and stop streaming on my end, but I'm gonna continue watching your stream, and I'm gonna go grab something to eat real quick, and I'll be right back, and I'm gonna sit down and watch.
Yeah, man.
So I'm gonna exit
Put some
the.
food in the tank.
Hey man, I haven't I ate earlier, but I need to definitely eat again because like I don't know, I kind of I tend to skip meals, and I need to stop doing that.
I know the feeling all too well.
I hear you on that, dog. So yeah, I'm gonna leave the Discord, but I'm gonna be watching the stream. Let me go grab something to eat, and I'm gonna be chilling out, listening in the chat.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. Peace.
So, again, all that. Let's see. You guys, this is line, okay. The red one. The red one. These are red one. La 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 la. I can see I use for you now, but not yet. Right, so the leaves and grass, and even you guys in your own thing. And that's that. Up to you. And this one here is custom brush. Oh, so that's what I did what's in it. And then it had gradients. The gradients. Alright, the gradients. Interesting. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Gradients. Go to import gradients. Have to go into gradients. So, gradients. So, and they have variations of ingredients in them. I'm going to one that has less of them and see if it's possible to drag and drop one. Yes, it is. It's possible. Alright. Let's put you into thing grass. Alright. Daytime, sky, Right. Night. Oh, no, no. Okay. Good. What's a nice way to install ingredients and alright, so I think that should be all of them. And that is all of them.
Clyde said it appears you've been by yourself in this call for more than 3 minutes.
Oh,
The bandwidth patrol has asked me to disconnect you to save bandwidth. That stuff doesn't grow on trees.
alright, alright, alright. Makes sense. Eesh. I think that's about enough. Yes. It's Samba. Yo. Interesting. Oh, mountain brush. Yeah, I don't like this pack. This pack, shitty. That shitty pack. You might have it uses, yeah, but I really don't like it that much. It might come in handy, you know. This pack might come in handy. Those scratches. Lightning. I think I had a city brushing. Yeah, I do have the city brush. City brushes. Alright. Yep. I already had these brushes. Two. Scratch. This. Scratch. Yep. These brushes already there. So I don't need these brushes here. Interesting. Alright. Okay. Alright. Let's draw some heads, some characters. My thoughts on music, yes. Although I don't want to get copyright strike from YouTube, best I keep it on the down low. So, I ain't gonna get no run into no nonsense. I'm not going to run in. No, I'm not gonna run in. I'm not gonna run into the nonsense. I took YouTube will make copyright. Although I'm streaming on other platforms at the time, I want to run into them benefits. So let's something nice. Wait, don't forget, I was watching a video this year that's talking about monsters. Let's get some inspiration. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okay. Mm. Let's see, let's see. This looks interesting. Right. Yeah, something about yeah, anatomy here. Chelsea area. Something about the something too, right? Let's see. Yeah. Alienoid. Should I do not feed should do not feed in the tier USB. What's up? What's up? How you doing tonight? You good? Just there for now. Just there. Just there. Battery in that pen going through real fast. Man. Looks like I might need a new Cintiq soon. I can see us. I don't have the money. So better use what I have. Use what it is. It is what it is. Anything else? It is. Rescue. This. And use the last one 42. This is last one 42. Let's do one of them first and see how that come out. All right. Well, where the last one 42. And put the blood in there. This. This. Perfect. That should do it. Let's add this. No, add it. Let's see. The lights hitting in this direction. Let's see where we can find out. Roast me for what now? Thanks, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You know how much that means to me. Means a lot. Thanks, man. Thank you. Thank you. The character will be animating very soon. We're just making some creatures characters so I could put them in the animation that I'll be working on. It'll be interesting to bring them to life and give them personalities. So, so let's see how they will go. I played them on I played them on paper. I would say paper, but this one's- I know the delay of my stream kind of suck. So yeah, it really is. It really suck. That sucks. Yes. And, if I'm not mistaken, oh, it's on YouTube. Okay. Getting the shape. One thing about shadows, if I had to say, well, shading, like grayscale and stuff, after done grayscale, I could just throw in a color just to see exactly how it will look afterwards. How grayscaling is mostly done, or mostly used for anyways. I should go with some more darker shading. Laser brush. No, not that brush. Yeah, round brush. Soft round brush. Let's get a more darker one and let's color on it. We'll see how that will look. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks, man. Thanks. Let's try something out here. You know the hardest thing about this, right? It will be animating it and having the same detail that I'm playing on it right now. Playing the same detail on it will be the hardest thing afterwards. Each frame, each and every frame. That's going to be the challenge. But you don't know me already. I love a challenge. Well, imagine seeing this, well, animated digitally. Uh, how much frames? Well, you don't know how I just do things already. I'll most likely rough sketch it like this here, but I will clean it up. I want the audience to be like, you know, all it have different styles of animation. This will be like a very messy animation if I actually do it like that. So I'll try not to do it like that. So I'll try to clean it up. But I'm trying to get the creature kind of nitty gritty kind of. Well, that's the point. I'll try not to burn out myself. By the basic thing. Sometimes it's not a challenge yourself to see if you could actually do it to me. That is the plan though. Yeah, you can see but that's why I watch a lot of horrors and play a lot of those games, so I know exactly what to create. But I want my artwork to look too generic now. Like, like somebody will watch it and be like, that look plain. And if I animate in it, I want my creatures and them to be predictable. You ever play we call it Dying Light? You ever play that game called Dying Light? Or the zombies and them this BRL or to play nimble and thing and this climb up walls and it is moving a kind of way. Yeah. Imagine playing a horror game like that. That's dead a kind of Dead Space. Yeah. Imagine playing a horror game like that with aliens and them moving like that. When you try to hit them, they dodging your hit and real disrespecting it too while they beat you. That'd be real cool. Yep. Had to run from them a lot. Just starting to come around. I'm gonna get that finished too. Let's see what it is. Oh, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Now you see me, now you don't. Alright. Oh, that's coming along good. Yeah, this is this. As the company back. And if you bust this company back, well, you don't want to do that. I'll leave that as a surprise. Or I should do that too. You bust the company back and two big skeleton like arms come out. Yeesh. Don't want that. Connected to the spine. Hit the spine. It's cool though. Yeah, man. It's quite big, like a Titan, but very nimble. Big but nimble. Now you see me, now you know. Now that I have this established, let's go in. Right. This here is the lasso filter. I like to use this a lot, you know. I use this a lot if I'm trying to get a specific level, trying to do things quicker. As I say, work smarter, not harder. So this is the way to go. Smarter way to work faster. I know why people don't use this much. Some people just love to, do the natural traditional painting scheme. I find it's waste time though, but if I'm trying to do things fast, damn right. So it is. I wish I see more streamers using it though, but I don't really see that happening much. So, some people do use it, but very rare to see them using it. Though. Some people just love to, paint. Like, like if you're on paper, and you gotta take your time and coloring everything. There are people like that. I'm more like Sonic. I like to go fast. I like to do everything a bit too fast. Sometimes it's gonna take your time too. You don't want to burn yourself out. This might be interesting. Method to do things. What's the trickiest part here? These controls. Right. I see people doing that a lot, like yep, let's do that too. I was say my style is practically all over the place. Sometimes I will do the line art and I'll pull it up and stuff and guys do all that too. But I always be looking for different ways to do things faster and more proficient. Although that's a fast way to do it, but yeah, actually that is a faster way to do it. See, when I had to go back and line it up and all that ish, like what I do now, I color it over the roughs because I don't want to. Yep, That is true. Each artist want to be able to do things faster so they could have more time to do other things. You understand? That most artists strive for. Let's go back here. My neck. My neck. Alright, man, there's so much things I need to get, yes. To get a new chair. Mm. Not like if anybody on YouTube will sponsor me, though. None of them people is ready. You have to be famous for them to sponsor you. It is what it is. Da, 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 da. Now you see me, now you know. Alright. Yes. Alright, so we're gonna establish one of them already. Now, let's see. Yeah, but I'll be playing the game though. Show this Shadow Legends. You have to be playing the game in order for them. You have to be playing it and streaming it in order for them to actually, see you and actually ask you to do that. But I don't play the game. That's how it is. You know how it is. There's only take an interest in you if you're playing them, if you're using the product. Yeah, so only if you're using the product. And you'll switch about the whole thing. And not like I ain't used to play it and used to play it, but that was like so when it now come out and thing on phone, I stopped playing that like long time ago. And that was back in the days, but those days are done. Son, those days are numbered now. Ah, something about this. Let's put like that. Let's get this here, some light. All that right here. Some light, something here. That was back in the days, man. When the days was good. When they actually need to show that the game didn't suck. They wanted everybody to talk good about the game. The game be something else, just remember. Wait, should I use that technique? You'll be getting no nightmares, do you know? Try not to get nightmares off of my character. So let's get the end. Shouldn't be too hard to do. I want to. That shouldn't be hard to do. Creating creatures of the night. Mm, that's pretty good. It's- This is actually interesting. Mm, it's- All the light coming down on him. Like this, he sits back. This. Yeah, that's, that's, and the little parts here. Well, like bounce lights. Right. So here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One thing about lighting, you just sort of pick an angle and where you want the light to hit, and you just run with it. Just run with it. This will I see it. Just run with the angle of the lighting. All that charge. I know how this is going to come out, but it is worth a try just to see how everything comes together. Nope, don't feel like that. That, that. Coming along, coming along. Um, yep, just like one, two, like to this. Nothing too much, nothing too spectacular. Everything down here, right? In the back here, we just put like that. Something so. Right. Right. Just like a little tease, just to test out some choreograph. So most likely be for a minute to a half, a minute and a half or something. So you could be fighting one of the characters on the animated the other day. Well, I would say one of them actually, two of them you'll be going up against. One was starting, then the other one will join in. It could be a three on one kind of scenario. It's like, and the name is Black Liquid by the way. It's like a remake of something I did make some years back, but it'll be more refined. And it could be women who be fighting this humanoid kind of creature. Yes, women will be fighting it. Kind of weird though, but it is what it is. This competitors is going to be women. They're going to try to kick his ass. Some kind of way they're going to prevail. I ain't going to tell out all the story. Just sort of wait and see when I start working on that piece. It ain't going to be no easy competitor though. So I mean, I mean, not easy prey. You gotta really put in the work to fight it. You have to. If you want to survive. That's practically it. You Yeah, sure, man. What? Yeah, I do. I use I ain't so good with After Effects, but I still use it to do to editing here and there. I wouldn't say I'm good at all. Let's just use it to do light editing. You know, so I now get my hands on DaVinci though. DaVinci Resolve. So I kinda dabbling in that a little. Once I understand it, then I might think of, you know, going full time on it, if possible. Might go full time on it. Depends. Rescale. There it is. It kinda like it's like Blender in a way because it use nodes and thing to get the job done, to get the look you're looking for. It's mostly use nodes. I've seen some videos of that. I see people using nodes and thing, like always using Blender. So I say it's something similar to Blender in a sense. Something similar to Blender. I ain't like outright started edit with it yet. I even get the chance to do so yet. I just have it. And I kinda if have to because if I start to use it like full time, then I'll have no reason to use, you know, Adobe um Premiere Pro or Blend or After Effects anymore now. Because apparently how they make it like it's the end all be all kind of software now. That's how they make it. Software for editing practically everything. Everything. Nothing is going to be looked down upon. That sense. That's how they make it. But I don't know, but kind of a little bit skeptical about it. So, you see now, you'll be so accustomed using the program you grew up with you grew up understanding and learning. I think this to go and learn a new program is kind of be difficult. It's take time too. But once you learn it, that is it. Filmora, Wondershare, Streamlabs. Oh yeah, and almost Streamlabs. I find I take up too much on the computer. Yeah, I used to use for Filmora back then too, but it ain't free though. One thing, that thing ain't free though. It ain't free. Yeah, all the updates and thing too. Let's do this. Right. Around this time for you, what's going on? From here, let's grab it. Right. Yeah. I like when it was free. When it was free, it was good. But I was like debating it. And how most companies do these days. They beat you. And when they beat you and they catch you, what do you think most of them companies and them do? They beat you. Use our free version and when they see you get hooked on it, they set you with a paywall. But if you want to use like this features and that features, you have to pay extra your money. You have to true. You know they gotta make money, but sometimes I feel like it's a corporation kind of thing. Yes. So I don't even bother with it much. No, no, not too. That is coming out good. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Right. Right. Okay. Notes. Eyes. And this monthly subscriptions and all this thing. It's quite interesting. They ought to make the money back in some form. I just see the fact that they didn't start off like that. They didn't even give you a warning. When you see the next update, you gotta pay. Oh, you like what we make? Nice. Now you gotta pay. Yeah, that's what it'll be for most of them programs. And then they're trying to get you away from the program that you're accustomed to. And once they do, it's a tactic that you normally see from all of them. But I digress. That's what it is. You need to make money. They ain't like Blender with open source something. I have people who make things with it. Yep, and I don't give them shit. Yeah, I like your program and thing, but don't try to force me to put a credit card just to use my thing. I want to be charging my thing just to. I'm madness. Yeah, I surprised too. Like the best, let tell you, sir, Blender, seeing that Blender open source is the best 3D software program for people who coming into 3D. You understand? It even be, I would say, I can't say yet if it beaten Maya and well, actually, yes. I'd say beaten Maya. Because when you look at it, Maya is one of them industry most use softwares on it. And their paywall is like you could buy a house. Them monthly subscription nonsense is like you could buy a house for that money, you go and pay just to use their program. That is right. That's how it is. Yeah, it is what it is. That is true. But everybody using it, and so far so good. With all the updates and stuff. It's one of the main use programs right now. The top use. Blender is like the 3D software program for peasants. You gotta put it like that. I bet yeah, you have to put it like that. If a peasant who can't afford Maya and Cinema 4D and all them things. And Blender, that Blender. Blender is for the peasants and them, because that's how the Maya people and other and Cinema 4D people and all them other people and them who they spend a freaking arm and a leg just to get them programs and them. That is come with its own problems too. Eh? They never see us as that now. Even them in know too. Some of them who using Maya and thing coming over to Blender. I just hope Blender continue what they're doing, updating and creating good settings and things. Because every time a new settings are Blender, there's always something new coming. You always have to like try and relearn Blender again. Every time it's a new update, there's always something they change around, something new. It kind of frustrating sometimes, eh? Kind of. But once you get the hang of it, everything is good. Everything seems to be good. You mean the grease pencil? Yeah, it's possible. That's another the next interesting corporate settings they have in it. Grease pencil, but it's not bad. It's actually decent. It is actually decent. The learning curve for it's to my experience at first, if you go and learn Blender, you get one of the yeah, yes, you get one of the updates, not the hours. No, you get the update one and you use that update one. Depending on how much people are actually making tutorials and that updated one, you'll be able to learn it fast. Or you get a previous version of the update, like the previous update before the latest update. Because it might have videos and showing you how to use that specific update. Because every time you have a new update, they're always changing some settings or they're changing around something in it or they're taking out something. It always something new to do, which just make it kind of confusing to me now. But I know for others. Others who using it for years and thing might see it differently. But to me, I start using it. I started using it from I think it was 2.8 or 3 or something, so somewhere around so. And when I started using it, I was trying to get the hang of it, and then I see an updated version of it come out. I decided and play fast to go and update to the latest version. And when I update to the latest version, a bit better things change in it, which make it out of it very hard to use for me. Yeah, so I like it's like I had to relearn it again, and that wasn't fun for me. No, that was not fun for me at all. But decent. It is decent in its own right. It's decent. Yeah, same here too. Same here too. The learning curve in hard notes. When it comes to Blender, it's like it is that's the thing. That that's the thing I look out for. And I say they just change around certain things too. Even if I remember, they just change around certain things in it. Unreal Engine. Yeah. Been itching to try it out, but I don't know. The whole fact that the learning curve something that any computer have to be able to run it. The learning curve with it too. Though. She's a learning curve with it. Alright, this is coming along. Channel. All right. A skin brush, man. This brush is actually an interesting brush. Paints on the skin. Yep. Call it the skin tone brush. Well, skin brush. You just pick the tone that you're looking for, and you just paint it to it. I'm painting on the wrong layer. I give it a kind of 5 minutes. All right. Okay, run this one in. All right. Now, gonna do a bit of cleaning up here. I'll say I blend it in. Blend it in. Make this a bit smaller. Let's do this. I should use the eraser. Get a soft one and then insert this. Some of the lines. That's all right. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. We had to go back over it. Some black ink. Should I give him a tongue though? You know, that should actually be sufficient. Give him a tongue. Wrap tongue. This tongue still have like no color still good. Something along the lines like that. Right. Yes. let's get the skin brush and let's blend that in. All right. Leave that as it is there. Now let's do some gradient mapping. Some gradient mapping. I think that is good. Thank you for the follow. Mm, should I make him into a gray like this? This is like the ideal color. Something about it. Mm, I don't want him to look too clean or too tea. I want him to have a good cocktail. This is better. This one is hard, sticky. Yeah, it's sticky. This looks decent. Let me go with this. Mm, think overlay might look better. Yeah. Hold on. Nope. Lego multiply. Mm, yeah, overlay. Overlay. That's overlay. Lego. No. And the eyes will be yellow. Yeah, your point is money.
Okay. What should I uh,
Yeah, it does that.
Mhm.
But this is been commented up. Let's commentate for names of characters.
Lucky.
So it's not from the one. Okay. Alrighty then. That's it for stream. I'll be heading out. Thanks for coming. Thank you. Thank you. I'm heading out now. Laters. Goodbye. See you tomorrow.